Hey everybody, Jake here for American Trucks, and today I'm chatting with Alan about his 2019 F-150 STX 4x4 with the 5-liter V8. Alan is running Pro Comp wheels, the Blockade model in gloss black, 20 by 9.5 inch wheel with a -6mm offset. The Atturo Trailblade XT multi-terrain tires, and these are a 35 by 12.5 inch, and a Rough Country 6-inch suspension lift. So Alan, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm excited to talk about the truck. So what made you choose this type of setup?
It's my first truck I've ever modded, and I really went off of customer reviews on the website. I started with the tires, and I went from there. It ultimately led up to me ordering the suspension lift that I actually bought. So it was just one project I wanted to get done.
Did you have a specific purpose in mind with the build? Was it function? Was it form? Was it a mixture of both?
It was more aesthetic. I've seen them on the road too, so it's like I want my truck to look like that. And so I just kind of read reviews and made my decision.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the wheels then. So again, you're running the Pro Comp wheels, the Blockade model in gloss black. And these are a 20 by 9.5 inch wheel with a -6mm offset. What was it that you liked about this wheel?
I've never been a huge fan of chrome. For me, I liked the black wheel. I liked the design of it as well. It does have some offset colors in the top, like in the wheel itself. So the design of the wheel is perfect, at least for me and what I was going for.
Cool, yeah, I like that it kind of has that sort of beadlock type of style to the outer rim of it too.
Yeah, I like that design. It just makes it look more mean, aggressive. It's nice.
Again, this is what we classify as an aggressive stance because you do have quite a bit of poke out from the stock fenders. So what made you go with this 9.5 inch width and this -6mm offset? Was that something you were specifically looking for?
Yes, I didn't want my wheels tucked under the wheel well. I like that it stuck out from the wheel well. It's only like an inch, but it sticks out. It gives it that more aggressive look. Plus it helps with the clearance. I didn't have to make any cuts or modifications, so it ended up working out perfectly.
Let's head over to the tires then. So you're running the Atturo Trailblade XT multi-terrain tires, and these are a 35 by 12.5 inch. So 35s are a pretty significant increase in size for this truck. What drew you to this tire? Was there something in particular that you liked about it?
Yeah, so there were more aggressive tires, but the reviews I read on them, they're quiet, and that's been proven. I drive that truck daily, and it's fairly quiet, especially on the freeway. Like, you'd be surprised. I'm like, okay.
This one is kind of interesting in the market because they bill it as sort of a hybrid between an all-terrain and a mud terrain. So it's not really quite one or the other. It kind of falls somewhere in the middle. Was it something that you were looking for, or what made you go with this versus, say, like a standard all-terrain or a mud terrain or something like that?
Like I said, it's my daily driver. You know, I'm not always taking it out. I'm not off-roading much with it. I'm not really doing anything crazy with it. It literally gets me to and from work, and I was going for overall aesthetic more than anything, and this tire fit the bill. It looks nice because even on the side of the tire, it kind of comes out a little bit. It still looks mean.
And you were talking about how it drives pretty quietly on the highway. How was it as compared to, say, the stock wheels and tires? Did you notice an increase at all in noise? Any changes in the way it handled?
No, I mean, it rides like a factory truck. Nothing changed. Overall, it still rides like a brand new truck.
Since you upsized the wheels and tires, did you have to do any recalibration, or did you notice any error with your speedometer and odometer?
Nothing to stand it and fix. It's pretty spot on right now.
Did you notice any difference in the acceleration? Did it feel sluggish once you put this stuff on?
No, not at all. That 5-liter, it smiles. It just says that's all you got. No difference at all.
So again, for the suspension, you're running a Rough Country 6-inch suspension lift. What made you choose this size of lift kit? Because again, it's 6 inches. It's pretty intensive.
That's a tough question. I mean, I wanted the 35s. I wanted the big tires, and the only way that I could get those to fit was with the 6-inch lift. I mean, obviously, you have to lift it to get the 35s on there, but...
And you said that you did this specifically because you didn't want to have any rubbing issues with the wheels and tires. So once you got everything done, you didn't have any issues with that at all, did you?
Nope. Bolted the wheels and tires on. No issue at all. Took it out for a test drive. It was awesome. It was like everything just clicked. I didn't have any guesswork. It was just simple.
Did you notice a difference in ride quality post-lift, post-wheels and tires?
No, even my wife is meticulous. We took it out, she couldn't even notice the difference. I was like, if she can't notice the difference and I can't notice the difference, I probably did a good job.
So do you have any plans for the future? Anything else that you're gonna do to it? Any future mods that you're thinking about?
I don't want to do too much else to it. I think it looks sick. I love it. And I get a lot of comments on it too. It turns heads all the time. People are always like, hey, so what lift is this? What tires are these? Where did you get them? And I'm happy to refer them.
Alan, thank you so much for being here with me today and talking about your truck. So just to recap again for everybody, Alan is driving a 2019 F-150 STX 4x4 with the 5-liter Coyote V8. Alan is running Pro Comp wheels, the Blockade model in gloss black, 20 by 9.5 inch wheel with a -6mm offset. The Atturo Trailblade XT multi-terrain tires, and these are a 35 by 12.5 inch, and a Rough Country 6-inch suspension lift. Alan, thank you so much for being here with me today. And remember everybody, for everything F-150, be sure to keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.